Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Miss BT here. I am coming to y'all today with another nail video. So today we are doing a refill and redesign using Polygel. If you're interested in how I did my nails for this previous set, I will have the video linked for y'all. I used the Gershion Polygel kit and makartt nail foil art kit to achieve the design, and I've had these nails on for about 2.5 weeks at this point. So today we are going to be trying a new design, and we're going to be doing a Babyboomer nail using Polygel, and I also bling out my nails. I'm being super extra and I'm so excited about it. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this set, keep on watching. So first things first, I'm just going to start off by taking off the crystals and some of the nail design that I have here. And I use the makartt nail foil art kit to achieve these flowers. And y'all, I love nail foils. Like, I'm on the hunt for more, even though I have several rolls that I have not used yet. But I love it. I just love how easy it is. And the makartt nail foil glue, bomb, super bomb. So the design lasted me the entire time I had my nails on. I had no issues with them or anything like that, as well as the rhinestone glue. So I'm just going ahead and kind of putting in some elbow grease to get all of that off my nail. And I'm using this, I believe it's a Melody Susie, I think is what it is. The what is this? This e-file. Can I think? The e-file. I'm still learning, y'all. Like, I'm still learning how to use an e-file. And obviously I don't know how, because you'll see here in just a second that I put that thing down. I was like, nope, I can't do it. So back to the hand file I go. And so what I'm doing is I'm just basically just filing them down. I'm trying to file my Polygel down as thin as possible. I did use nail tips for this set, but I also used the Bean Red Polygel from Gershion. So it's a very pigmented polygel, and so since I'm doing a complete redesign and adding pretty much like 3 additional layers of polygel, I didn't want my nails too thick, so I'm trying to file them down as much as possible. And so I'm using the, I believe it's the 180 side of the nail file, so basically just the more coarse side of the nail file is what I'm using to file down my nails and also kind of reshape them. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys my normal prep as to how I do my nails. So I am cleaning my cuticles, especially since I'm not using a e-file or anything right now. I'm just going through the motions of cleaning my cuticles. I'm going to dehydrate my nails as well with the nail dehydrator and use the Young Nails primer. And I put on a couple of coats. I think I put like 2 coats of the dehydrator and 2 coats of primer on this set as well, really just to, you know, be extra. But this is my first time doing a fill on my nails. This is also only my 4th time, I think. Yeah, my 4th time actually doing my own nails. So there's also that. I am no professional, but I'm using right here, I'm just using the base coat gel. So you'll see that I put the base coat gel on, of course, where I'm needing the fill, but also over my entire nail. I'm not 100% sure if it's needed on the entire nail or not, especially if you're doing a fill, but you know, I don't know what I'm doing 100%, so this is just what I did and it worked for me. Alright, so I just went ahead and put a bead of white polygel on the tip of my nail, and so you'll see me just kind of working that through. I am using 70% isopropyl alcohol there in my little dapping dish as my slip solution. So I don't think I mentioned that, so just in case y'all are wondering. But what I'm doing is I just had that little bead there and I'm just working that down into a nice kind of ombre fade. And then anytime I had too much polygel, which I kind of used too much at some points, I just went ahead and scraped a little bit off and then put it onto the next nail so that I didn't waste any polygel. But what I'm trying to do, because the color underneath, of course, like what I'm starting with is the bean red, and so I'm making sure that I have enough of the white polygel on there that covers up that bean red, as well on the side walls and on the tip, like the front part of your nail. So you'll see like how, of course, at the bottom, because I use clear nail tips, you can still see the bean red underneath, which is not a problem. It's actually kind of cute in my opinion. But I didn't want any of the bean red to shine through on the top. So, but I will say that this white polygel, I'm using the Gershion polygels right now, and it's very pigmented, of course, and so it did cover up that bean red very nicely. But yeah, so that's all I'm doing here. And as I know I mentioned this before, but I'm definitely no professional. I am no nail tech. I'm really just kind of exploring my own creativity, if you will. And so I am just a millennial working mom and wife, you know, doing her thing under quarantine. That is basically it. But my channel is mainly around home decor, lifestyle, cleaning, motivation, mommy life, all of that stuff. And so this nail content is super fun to do. I am in no way a nail content creator, but I am definitely enjoying just kind of sharing how I do my own nails in my kitchen. So that is pretty much it. All right, so after I got done with the white, I went ahead and cured it, and then I went on to the next color, which is the natural pink polygel. So I went ahead and put that at the base of my cuticles, and I'm just making sure that that's nice and flat, and it creates that gradient effect into the white. So every Babyboomer video that I watched, it showed pretty much doing the top color. So let's say pink and white for this instance. The white first, fade that down towards your cuticle, and then the other color, in my case natural pink, start at the cuticle and then fade that up towards the nail tip. And so that is what gave it the gradient natural effect. Another thing that I also learned was to just apply a little bit of pressure on the brush whenever you are marrying the two colors or doing the fade into the white. So right where they met, kind of in the middle of the nail, is where I kind of just applied a little extra pressure to my brush so that it really kind of just faded right into the other color, and it gave it that nice ombre effect. Once I got done adding the pink, I went ahead and cured that, and then I added a very thin layer of clear polygel right where the two pink and white colors met, and this will help during the filing process so I don't mess up that gradient effect. Alright, so here are my nails once I got done adding the pink, and I am loving the fade. I am loving the look. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that in my UV LED lamp, and then here I am just filing. This is kind of the tail end of my filing process. Filing and buffing, making sure that they're shaped how I want them and everything. And this is just a makeup brush, y'all, like literally a powder brush that I don't use anymore. And now it's a part of my nail kit. All right, so it's time for the bling. And to put on my stones, I am using the makartt rhinestone glue. Y'all, I love this glue. Like, well, I've only used this one, but I still love it. And I had rhinestones on my last set and not one of them fell off. So I'm using it again. So this will be my second time with a little bit more of course, elaborate design. So I'll let you guys know how they hold up, but I'm just using this wax pen as well to kind of move my stones around for placement. I decided to be a little extra on the thumb and ring nails, and then just put a little cuticle design line with some of the stones there on the other nails. And in between each nail, I went ahead and flash cured in my LED lamp for like 15 seconds so that they didn't slide around too much. And then once I got done, I went ahead and cured all 5 fingers for I think 60 seconds. So this is them after being cured, and you can see I am loving them so much. I'm still working on, you know, my whole shaping and whatnot, but I'm still proud of myself. So I'm going to be using the Gershion top coat gel today, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that on to my nails. But you want to make sure that you don't put top coat onto your crystals or your stones, because of course that'll kind of make them a little bit more dull and just take away from the luster of the actual crystals themselves. So you see me kind of taking my time and just getting really close to the crystals and then just applying the top coat, and I do that on all the rest of my fingers. Alright, so here are the nails after I've cured them in my UV LED lamp. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so in love with this set. You guys just don't understand. Like, I wasn't even going to record today. I wasn't even going to record it because I didn't know how it was going to come out. And then I ended up loving it. So I will have everything linked down below in the description box for you guys if you're interested in any of the items that I used today to achieve this full set. I also have a 15% off coupon code with makartt.com, so I'll have that linked in the description box below as well. I do get a small commission off of purchases used via the makartt link in the description or my coupon code, so I just want to make sure you guys know that. But it is of course at no extra cost to you guys, but the code is MISSBT, MISSBT, for 15% off at makartt.com. Alright y'all, so that is all I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for joining me as I did a refill and redesign using Polygel. I am so proud of this set and just the fact that I'm getting a little bit better every day. So I hope this inspired you to open up your Polygel kit and just get started, girl. Just get started. Well, I hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time. Mwah.